afternoon. My name's Daniel O'Toole, but everybody calls me Dot, and I'm the Student Union President. Now, I'm not going to go on throughout this speech and tell you how fantastic the Students' Union is. I think actually the Vice Chancellor's already done that. But that's what the Student Union induction talks are for, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday after your departmental inductions, so I'll leave it till then. But along with me here today are the 5 Vice Presidents who are also elected to represent you and help run the Students' Union. So please give them a round of applause as I introduce them. First one up, Matt Benker. He's the Vice President Education. Secondly, James Hewlin. He's our Vice President Communications. Anne Howell, our Vice President Activities and Development. David Howells, our Vice President Welfare and Diversity. And last, but by no means least, Andy Crawshaw, our Vice President Sport. Now you'll see us all week in these bright orange t-shirts. We are very friendly, so please go up and say hello. So on behalf of the sabbatical team and the entire Students' Union, I want to welcome you to the University of Bath. More importantly, I want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate you not only for your achievements of being accepted here at the University of Bath, but also for having the ability and ambition that you have demonstrated by your very presence here. It is that ambition that I wish to speak about today. You may have already heard, and will no doubt hear again, the university is much more than a degree. Now, I'm not going to talk about how you're going to get involved in societies, sports clubs, be involved as a volunteer, or play a critical role in the Students' Union. As I've already said, that's the Student Union inductions, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. What I am going to talk about is something a bit more fundamental. University, at its heart, is another step in your life towards becoming that person you aspire to be. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. At times, you're going to be stressed, tired, worried, and you'll wonder whether you're doing the right thing. You'll wish everything was a little bit clearer. But you're not alone in this journey. Look around you now. Look at the people on your left, to your right, behind you, in front of you. The fact that you're all freshers is not the only thing you share. You have a quiet nervousness, a wonder of what the next few years will hold. You have a not-so-quiet excitement, not only about this week, your Freshers' Week, but also about the start of the next stage in your life. And you also have the desire to try new things, to meet new people, to discover the new you. It is these commonalities that bring you together, that make you not only individuals, but also a part of a greater community. And so, when you're taking that step, know that you're not alone. And really, when it comes down to it, that's what the Students' Union is all about. It's coming together, it's meeting other people, new people from different backgrounds, different cultures, trying new things. It's about 49 sports clubs, 83 societies, and numerous volunteering and enterprise opportunities. I can guarantee that. It's about having your voice heard. And remember, as a Students' Union, we are not the voice of 14,000 students, but we are 14,000 voices. It's about addressing your problems. An example of this has already been mentioned by the Vice-Chancellor. You're fortunate that your new student centre is a result of your Students' Union engaging with thousands of students over a number of years and finding a lack of social space to be one of the biggest issues. Our support and representation of students is spoken of with pride, both locally and nationally. And yes, it's about fun, as I'm sure you've already discovered, and you will be proven beyond a shadow of doubt tonight at the first week, at the Freshers' Week launch party, organised by your 3 volunteers in the red t-shirts, the Freshers' Week events managers, Jess, Dan and Tim. Give them a round of applause for organising what is sure to be the best week of your lives. There is, however, a threat to all of this, and not just here in Bath. It is in fact across the entire country. We are in the midst of a debate raging across the nation, a debate that asks fundamentally how highly we value our education, a debate that will affect each and every one of you, not just during your time here at university, but in fact even after you graduate. I speak of the looming threat of higher education funding cuts, A series of cuts that will state that universities aren't that important, that Bath isn't that important, that you aren't that important. I don't know about you, but I don't like the sound of that. These cuts to the HE sector would mean that universities across the country, including Bath, would need to seek money from somewhere else to survive. We, the students, must and will unite and reject this notion of cuts, and reject it loudly and clearly, not only in Bath, but in London, with NUS, the National Union of Students, on the 10th of November. We will march, and the echoing 20,000 students on the streets of London will chant, "Fund our future." There's nearly 1,000 of us here today. Let me hear you say it. Fund our future. Fund our future. Louder, guys. Fund our future. Right. This is going to be a part of history. Make sure you're a part of it. Join us on this noble demonstration and make it heard that you deserve better, that the people you've met over this weekend and those that you will meet over the next few years deserve better, that students across the country deserve better. But here's the really important part that's key to all of this. All of what I've said that you can do and become, you need to start getting involved right now. Get involved with as much as you possibly can. We have so many opportunities here at the university. You need to get involved with them. If you do, I can promise you this. You will be sitting to your new lifelong friends in the Abbey at your graduation years from now. Academic robe and cap proudly worn. And you'll be able to look back and say, I have become this person that I am today because I have chosen to take part, because I have chosen to show up and speak up, because I have chosen to care. Thank you, and welcome to the best years of your lives.